Oy. Happy New Year. I was gonna do a whole 2019 recap video, but I figured this would be better. So I want this channel, really my platform, to be an encouraging thing. So all throughout the year, I want to encourage as many people as possible through YouTube, through Instagram, through conversations, people that I meet. Every interaction that I have, I want it to be encouraging for them and also for me. I feel like last year was just there's so many ups and downs, and I won't get into it, but if you know me, you know, a lot of ups and downs. I think overall I would say the year was hard, it was tough, but I can't count that as a failure. Like I learned all these things, I've grown as a person, and so my encouragement is, think back January 1st, 2019. Maybe you had all these different goals and aspirations that you wanted to achieve, things you wanted to do, people you wanted to see, and by the time December rolled around, December 2019, you're thinking, man, I didn't reach these goals. As you go into this year, and as you make new goals, or even try to achieve the goals that you set for last year, don't forget, you're gonna succeed in some of those and you're gonna fail in those. It's this balance. Another thing I wanna do is be transparent, right? You're going to fail. People don't usually say that. You got this, and that, and that's good. But you also have to know that you're going to fail. You're not gonna succeed at everything in life. Otherwise, everyone would be perfect, and nobody's perfect, right? Everyone has failures, whether they show it or not. You get into the whole thing of social media and only showing the best parts of your life, and that you don't see any of the failures, but there are failures. Everyone had a failure last year. Maybe some more than others, but everyone had a failure last year. I think we can be so discouraged with looking at other people and seeing what they've accomplished throughout their yeir and like, man, I wish I could have done that, or I wish I had thought of that, or whatever. You don't want to be someone chasing after someone else's life. You should be chasing after your life. Everyone has their own tasks, their own path that they need to follow, and they shouldn't be like, oh, this person did this, I want to go do that. And it's good to have people to look up to and to get inspiration from, but when you start becoming like, okay, you're doing everything that person is doing, then you're just a cookie cutter of who they are, as opposed to being who you are and who God made you to be, because we each have our own gifts and talents. I'm not gonna go and do something that another friend is doing because that's their gift, that's their talent. And if I'm gifted and talented at that, then sure, I'll go for it. But I'm not gonna do it in the same way that they do it. I'm gonna do it my way. I'm gonna do it with my own twists, my own thoughts and ideas, as opposed to just stealing their ideas. So as you go into 2020, look at all the goals you're gonna set for yourself reasonably. And if you fail at one, that's okay. Get back up, go for it again. And I think ultimately we need to not focus so much on our successes and failures throughout the year, but more so on, okay, have I taken those failures, those things that I have failed at, and have I given them to God? Can I look at myself, sit down and say, okay, this is what I struggled with, this is where I failed. Can you say, okay, God, take this, take all my failures, but God's grace is enough. We may, go and struggle through something, but God is still there. God is always gonna be there. I just think we focus so much as a society on, this is what I failed at, and this is what I succeeded at, and we can get so down on ourselves about our failures, as opposed to just looking at God and trusting God, because we can't do this on our own. So that's why we need community and we need God. My goal is just to be encouraging and pushing you and pushing myself past those failures and saying, okay, it's okay, I failed at that, but what can I learn from it? Don't be discouraged if you fail. Even if you already failed at some of your goals, that's okay. You can still move forward and still shoot for that goal, or shoot for that thing that you said, okay, I'm gonna eat better, I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm gonna read my Bible more, I'm gonna hang out with friends more. And if you already are failing at that, that's okay. You can keep on moving forward. And I think the other thing too is to remember that, yes, it is a new year, it's a new decade, that's awesome, but don't let that milestone of a time marker set, okay, now I can start new. Or if you failed already, you're like, oh, I have to wait till next year. No, you can start again tomorrow. Like, every day is gonna be a new day. Like, when you go to sleep December 31st and wake up January 1st, it's still another day. Sure, it's a new decade, new year, but it's just a new day. Start again tomorrow. Start again now. There's no reason to wait until the next year, because we're not resetting the clock at the end of the year, we're resetting the clock every day. And so continue what you're doing and keep pushing through. Also, just find people to surround yourself with that can keep you accountable and be like, hey, are you staying up with this? I'm like, no, I've kind of fallen off, or yeah, I'm doing well. But then you have that accountability, that community to help you get through those hard times, as opposed to if you're on your own, you want to wake up in the morning like, I don't feel like doing that today, I don't feel like going to the gym, I don't feel like eating healthy, I don't feel like doing this or that. If you try to do it on your own, it's going to be that much harder. But if you have people around you, it's going to make it easier. So just to recap, set your goals, don't be afraid to fail, learn something from it and grow from it, and keep on moving. If we're not learning, we're not growing, then we're not changing. We're staying the same person. Change is hard, and that's because we get comfortable in our situation. But that uncomfortability puts you out there. out of your comfort zone and helps you grow. It sharpens you, challenges you, and that's what we need. Nothing is gonna be handed to you. You have to work for it. Get uncomfortable, out of your comfort zone, and this is for me too. You gotta get uncomfortable and move on and try new things. Challenge yourself. So looking forward, what does this year look like for me? Encouragement is something I want to do, and so the goal is 2 videos a month. I'm gonna tackle some of the things that not only I struggle with, but I feel like our whole generation or society struggles with. And so look out for those videos. I'll still be doing vlogs and other things like that. If you have any ideas of what you think you want to hear about, go ahead and put it in the comments down below, and I will look at it. I'll try to compile them into one topic, one theme, and then make a video based on it. I hope you have a good year. Hope you have a good day. There's some new videos coming soon. So focused on, man, I lost my train of thought. I was like, man, I'm gonna just throw the camera on. All the thoughts are up here, just come out. I should have wrote it down. Should have wrote stuff down. I hope you have a good new.